everyone. Hello Morbum, hello Reds, hello Chinchilla, hello Roothouse. Yo, what up Dorky? What up Captain Cameron? The Helion. Hello, hello, hello. That's invasive. Oh no. I don't understand the menu. Ah! I'm joking. Ooh. It does auto-equip by hovering over it? Yeah. Oh. Upgrade tome. What? Oh shit. That's cool. Ooh, orange figure. All the DK is gonna be happy. I don't really like the weapon style. Yo, Tuggy! Good vibes back to you. How are you doing? Good luck on the gift for everyone. Hello, Jim the Bart. Hello, Kuro. Hello, Hi Duder. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Mia. Good luck on the giveaway. Amir. It does not preview everything. Is it for you guys as well?
An inflatable rubber girl helps you to survive not only a loneliness, but a flood as well.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, oh, because it has multiple options. I get it. I understand. It is cool. It's a lot of rewards. This is way more rewards than we would get before for free. So, okay, this is pretty cool. Okay. And then what is this? Bonus. Ooh, undaunted keys. That could be nice for me. Okay, so few challenges. Tone points. This is weekly. And you can... How much can you complete? All of them? Yeah, Chinchilla already told me that I shouldn't use the caches. One. Daily login. 99. Oh, but it's only 15 points. You got progress? Of course. Oh wait, I need to claim it by clicking on it. You're the first person? Yeah, but it's me, bro. On the PC? Oh no! Did the logging in European mega server have been resolved? Please restart your client? Hmm. So... This is 1500. Okay. How do we earn these boxes? What do we even have to do for the event? I'm so out of touch with this game. Eat a cake? But how do we get 50 boxes then? Dailies. Ah. Now I was asking about this one. So you get 1500 for every box. And you can spam this 50 times. Or how should I see this? Or do you need 50 to claim? You need 50 to claim one. Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay. And what is the premium stuff? Or can't we do that yet? Oh wow, these are pretty. Can definitely do some stuff with that. Oh, that's a good hammer. That's a good hammer. Could be cool for like a dwarf RP. Oh, that's a pretty shield. It's pretty cool. 3-dimensional staff. This is actually cool. This is actually cool. It's a cool bundle. 4,500 though. Yeah, but obviously I don't care for the mount. Like, I couldn't care less. But yeah, you know, like, for everything it's kind of normal, I suppose.
Well met, and good fortune to you.
More Gamba?
An excellent selection.
More Gamba? How did we get more Gamba?
Sweet riddle thar and bonus report. This one invites you to try again.
Damn.
Joe,
Damn.
bonus reward. This one wishes you great luck.
This is sick. Yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get that. I wonder if we're gonna get that. Like they're working on a lot of these player experience improvement. I would say like, you know what they should do? You know what they should do, in my opinion? They should have like these packs, right? So the pack is 1.5k. And then let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 items. Make one individual item like 300. Maybe even 500. Because sometimes you just want one item. I have bought packs for one item. But I've also skipped on a lot of potential purchases because I didn't want to spend the whole pack. Plain and honest, daily login was better to its simplicities. Same goes for the endeavors. I don't care about simplicity. You get a lot more shit now. You get a lot more shit for playing the game. This will be simple in 2 weeks. 1 week. 1 week from now, this will be simple. We just have to get used to it. It's not high science. I mean, I am confused as of it is, but I also didn't put any effort into trying to research what is. And you get so much more stuff. Like, are you kidding me? It's so much more stuff. Just try Battlegrounds for the first time, so much fun. Hey, let's go, Kuro. I'm glad you liked it. What game mode did you have? What was the first game mode that you got? Do we get rerolls every week? Good question. Good question. Where is that previous menu that I had?
Until next time.
Where's that Tomes book? Had to press back? Ah, I see. I see. Thank you. See, I'm learning as well. So why is this? Oh, this is the free and this is the premium. Okay. It all starts to make sense now. This is me blind looking into the menu. I've never looked at the menu. Okay, now I get it. And so what is like the meta? What is like the meta, what you want to do for the tomes? Just do the... Wait, so what are the caches that you talked about? Which one should I keep close? This. Ah. Okay, so I have 12 caches. Weekly task that gives you... Do not use? Okay. I have to determine if I want premium. So... so this is it for the season, right? So yeah, 97 days. And what do you need to upgrade? You need a X amount of thingies. So when we reach this, we unlock page 2. What is upgrading the tome? Is upgrading the tome going to page 2? Oh, upgrading is for premium. Okay. So this just automatically. Okay. Again, I'm truly blind to this. I've really not paid attention to the details. I only paid attention to the global idea of what this represents. You just have to earn, and it says somewhere. Yeah. Okay. So tone point 17. Okay. $14. So what is this? Huh? So this is the only unique cosmetic we get? So, so to unlock with in-game currency, it's like what you pay annual plus previous work too. I don't understand that phrase. So what is like the big difference between Premium Plus and Premium? It gives you the outfit, and it gives you 2 caches of tone points. But what is the gain access to all premium awards? I showed this up, he pasted 12 months already. So it's 12 premium tokens. Could unlock the premium plus then. What if I buy 3 years in advance? Can I then... Yo, Ultra! A Magenta on YouTube! And I'm sorry, guys, for being an absolute noob, but... One, I didn't find the time and energy and motivation to research all of this already. And secondly, I kind of like the blind experience. Available for purchase until season ends. Okay. Oh, I see the axis. Available. No limit to complete. So then you keep all the old rewards forever. So you can always think like a year from now, I could be thinking, oh my god, I really need the orange figure. Just naming an example. I really need the orange figure right now. So let me get it. That's what this means, right? Okay. Yo, Ultra, thank you for the streak! How do we like the seasonal rewards? I mean, even though I don't fully understand everything yet, to me there is some simple concept. We used to have a thing where if we logged in, we got a RNG. I call it RNG because they decided for us on what day you get what. Reward. Which sometimes you like, sometimes you don't. And it's whatever. And then you had the Endeavor system, which made you do things, and then you could use those things to buy things from the Crown Store. What we get right now is a system where you get asked to play the game. If you don't really care, you don't really care. If you do care and you play this accurately, you are gonna get a lot more goodies, cosmetics, useful stuff, trade bars, yada yada yada, that you could then use to something that you want. So we went from daily login in another system and a limited amount of in-game rewards to a system where we're now getting motivated to play the game in many different ways, in many different aspects. It's gonna make PvPers do a couple dungeons. It's gonna make PvEers do a couple BGs, or do something in Cyrodiil, which is what you want from the game. And I genuinely mean this from the bottom of my heart. If you don't really care about the rewards that are in there, let's say you're just a sweaty PvPer, you don't care for most cosmetics, you sometimes use ESO Plus for a DLC for a mythic, maybe you don't even, maybe you buy the DLC from in-game golds and that's all you do, you still have the ability to choose and play certain things in the game which are going to give you rewards. And if you're not going to do it, it's also whatever. So, and I think this is a brilliant system with the premium plus, because we all know we all know that there are people that just want everything. And they're okay with spending their money. Some people feel it as... I've heard people make this argument before. And I'm a little bit in that same category. I never minded paying ESO Plus. And I never minded buying the pre-order deluxe edition of the game. Why? Sometimes I like the goodies that were in there. I like the convenience of knowing that I have everything. And a part of it, and I know maybe people are gonna disagree, but for me it was also a very simple calculation. I play this game a lot. I enjoy this game a lot. I have a lot of passion for this game. I have a lot of passion for spending time within the game and its community. Is that worth the money that I'm spending on it? Yes. Because I also know, and again, I'm not gonna keep this game up individually, even though maybe this year I did. Maybe all the changes in this game are because of all the crown giveaways we've done this year. So GG's, guys. But you know what I mean? Like, it feels normal to me. And I know there are a lot of people like that. So they can choose to spend a fuck ton of money on the game if they want to. And the most important word is choose. Because the beauty is, if you choose to not spend a dime more that you previously would spend, you're also going to benefit from this system. And that on itself, for me, is like a huge W. If I could buy a Ferrari, die billionaire. I bought so many crowns this year that Microsoft was, fuck this new MMO. Let's bank on ESO. Like Bill Gates himself was like, holy fuck. Yeah. So, my honest verdict is this is a huge W for the game. Because if you don't care, nothing changes for you. If you care, you're gonna have more rewards than ever before. So I don't see any negativity. The only negativity that I could maybe come up with is and this is something we're gonna have to test over the seasons. Cause like maybe these could be a little bit better. Like the free ones. So these could maybe be a little bit better. And maybe that's also like something we're gonna have to find out. Because right now I was catching myself looking through what we can get, and I was catching myself, and that's why it was funny, because I didn't even notice what was what. And I am catching myself looking at the premium rewards a lot more. You have to buy a separate thing. Why can't it be part of ESOP? Because this is cosmetic extra. Yeah, it's complicated because it's new. That's it. Like, these type of things will always be complicated because there are multiple options. Like, the argument is you don't have to buy. You don't have to buy anything. That's the whole point. You only have to buy if you want extra cosmetics. That's it. If you don't want the extra cosmetics, you don't have to buy shit. So I'm probably gonna get the premium. Probably.
This one.
But I still have to figure out... So... Because this was my... I was talking to Chinchilla earlier today. And I almost wanted to do a subconscious experiment. Because you guys know how I did my endeavors, right? And you guys know how I did my events. And you guys know how I did the golden pursuits. I wonder if I keep that mindset, how much will I get? It's gonna be a bit RNG. It's gonna be based on what the challenges are. Because like if I look at this, I could complete this. I don't know what this is, so I would probably never do this. I could do this, and I don't do this. The one in the premium that really interests me greatly is the personality. Yeah, I liked some of the skill styles as well. Do the ones you want and then reroll the rest. And how often can we reroll? Is it 5 times per week? Or per season? 5 times per week. Oh. Wow. That's pretty good. So what if let's say I complete this, right? Let's say I complete these. I can do this 5 times right now if I want to, right? Yeah, I'm just saying. So I can do this 5 times right now. And then I get like 500 something tomes. And if I then reroll, do I get like all of them new, or does this one is then completed and I get 4 new ones? Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. So, yeah. So you can do only 5. Yeah. Okay. And then, will the value always be roughly the same? No, I already see a difference. So this will be 400. This will be 360. The value can be different. Okay. So all of them are roughly between 300 and 500. So what would be a normal weekly amount that you would make? Would then be, let's say, use my brain right now, like 2K. So you would normally make around 2K tomes a week, roughly, based on this. And then we have the seasonal ones. That will be so 2K a week. 90 days is how many weeks? So before the seasons end, just by doing the weeklies, you should be able to get into the bonus already. Okay. And then, what did I say? Okay. And how much can we... How much do we need to spend? Let's say we want everything. Is that possible? Yeah, this is for another level. But if we want everything, can we make enough tomes to buy everything? Set up your calculator. Well, does this different a lot? No, it's a bit all over the place. Okay, we're gonna ballpark this. 500, 1K, 1.5K. We have a couple expensive one here. 1.5K, 2K, 2.5. Let's say 3K per thingy. Is that a rough ballpark number? 3K per page. Some pages are lower, some pages are higher. I think 3K is a fair one. Looking at it quickly. It's probably less. So 3K is generous. So I would need 30K. I would need 30K tomes to buy everything. That seems doable. That seems doable. For the 10 pages, and then we have the bonus ones. But yeah, naturally you don't want everything. For example, I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. I probably want the bars. I probably want the endeavors. And if I would have premium, I want this one. And that's it. So I would need to spend 750. 750 on page 1. Then 500. Say 1K. 1.2K. Don't want anything else here. 1.2k. Let's think about what I want. Now we're talking. Okay, now we're getting into the calculation. Okay. Let's see. 250. 750. 750. 750. 1250. I'm gonna round up. 1700. 1950. 1950. 2400. Ooh, this one's actually pretty cool. 2400, 2600, 3.1k, 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 3.6. 4k. I am heavily ballparking 4k. And I'm overestimating, so it's going to be less. 4k. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. Oh, we have here. 400. 4.4. 4.6. 5.1. 5.1. I generally don't want this. 5.1, 5.6, 5.6, 5.6, 5.9, 5.9. This one I maybe want. 6.4. 6.4. 6.9. 7.4. Ooh. Oh, why is the thing in front of it? The menu. Yeah, probably want these. 7.4. Where was I? 7 point. Fuck. I lost count. I'm just gonna be. I'm already gonna say 8k. 8.2. 8.2. 8.5. 8.5. Crates. We want a gamba. 9. Keys. I'll probably get the keys. 9.2. 9.5. 9.5. 9.5. I probably want 9.5k tomes. We have 12 weeks. If we min-max, we could reach 2k per week from the weeklies. Meaning I don't have to do that. I see this as a big W because it doesn't even seem I need to do much. I just have to look at... you know what we're gonna do? I say we, but I need to do this for myself. I think I need to pick one day. Probably Sunday maybe is a chill day. And I'm just gonna complete... We're gonna complete as many weeklies as I feel like. And from my calculations right now, if I can make like 1k a week, I'm Gucci. I get everything I need eventually. Plus, if I get the premium, it stays, so I can always go back in. There's not anything else we can spend tone points on, right? It's just this. We don't spend the tone points on anything else. And what are the caches exactly? Is the cache... Is that... Is that a bag full points? Cache is an autocomplete? So I have 24k points already. And I should just use them whenever I'm really in dire need for something. In later seasons. We're fucking Gucci. We're Gucci. This is fucking nice. So, from my genuine, honest understanding, is if you want everything, it's possible. If you don't want everything, it's gonna be like 2 hours per week. Is that crazy? You could probably do most in 2 hours a week. And you can spend whenever you want to. For what I want. Not for everything. Here's us 2 trials. Yeah, okay, but like this would be fast. This would be fast. And like I don't need everything, so I'm Gucci with 1k per week. Well, maybe a little bit more. And this one is nice because you get 1.5k at once, but how long does it take to get 50 boxes? Wait, do you get them for daily PvP quests? Do you get them for a daily dungeon? Do you get them for a daily battleground? What's of the worthy? To give these to you? Yes! We need a trade button where we can trade challenges. Want to buy 5 battlegrounds? Want to buy 5 battlegrounds? Anyone selling battlegrounds? Nah, this is Gucci, man. This is Gucci. This is Gucci. This is... Because daily endeavors are gone. Daily endeavors are gone. These are comparable to weekly endeavors. But then we have more. So you don't have to do these things every day. Yes, you can argue this, but I mean, it's 15 points. If you miss 30 days, it's fucking fine. It's nothing. If you miss 30 days of logging in, it's nothing. Literally doesn't mean anything. It's not even... It's nothing. No one cares. So... We don't have daily endeavors anymore. We don't have the daily login rewards, which sometimes is like a thing like, oh, day 23 is something nice or whatever bullshit like that. And now you can have a week and you can spend your time however you want to do it to whatever activity you want to do it, because you can reroll. And do those things, and you're gonna get more rewards than before. How is this not a W? Like, how is this not a W? Yeah, this is an objective W, right? I cannot see it not being a W. And you guys know me. I'm gonna be perfectly fucking honest about this shit. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I heard that as well. Where I heard some people were apparently being negative about, but what are their arguments then? Like, is there anyone in the chat that think this isn't a W? And please don't be afraid. I'm not gonna debate Lord you or anything. I'm just curious to hear the arguments, guys, because maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something that it's like, oh wait, I haven't thought about that. So... Because how? What? I don't get it. How is it too early? Didn't have to do anything? Okay. Great argument. You would also get a fuck ton of bullshit items that you would never ever use. So you would have daily login and Endeavor. Because we have to look at the total picture. Endeavor, which is daily and then weekly. And now we're getting weekly challenges and the season. And the rewards are up. Should just be XP and not a currency. But we're buying the items with the points, right? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, the 8,000 seals. That's a good point. Does anyone remember the old endeavors? How much we would get? What was the daily? And what was the weekly? Because then we just have to do like 13 weeks. About 300 a week. No more than, right? Because then you have 45 times 7. Plus the 250. Am I saying that correct? Was less than 10 more. Okay. Shall we give it the highest then? So let's give it 250. According to Google AI, that season 90 days more than we had. Yeah. I was gonna say that must be. So we get more endeavors. So weekly challenge and then seasonal challenge. And then let's do the rewards. So rewards, we're gonna say R and G crown store items. And what I mean by RNG is the pots, the scrolls, the writing lessons, right? We could sometimes get something unique, but last couple months we didn't even. So sometimes something unique. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes something unique. And for the endeavors, we would get. Can I? Oh, my brain doesn't work. 7 times. Let's see. Minus 45 plus 250 times 13. let's say 7.4k endeavors. Here we can get 8k. And what we also get is trade bars, which are going to be able to be used. So the trade bars are going to be a bonus that you can use in the bazaar. So that is more items than on this side. And then so the same as this, so crown store items, but instead of them being RNG, you can pick them. Again, ignore the handwriting. This is for my own brain. So we went from daily login and the Endeavor system to a system where we don't have to do daily endeavors, because you can just squeeze them into weekly. They will be a bit longer than the old weekly, but you don't have to do the dailies anymore. Combining all the time you would spend on the dailies on top of the old weeklies is probably... Is it fair to say that that's the same time? That's probably the same time, right? Maybe even less now? Or would you say it's a lot more now? But the benefit of picking when to do it... Find something that needs to fix? Oh, what did you find? So, I don't see it being an L. How is it an L? Let's do a quick PG to get the daily. See what we get. In the meantime,
Find that letter.
I'm gonna continue the quest for the sword.
What does it say?
What needs a fix, Shapeless?
My brother and my steward, traitors. I must return to my castle and barricade the gate.
Oh, I got twice. Loot 5 chests. No, we don't need a fix. We don't need a fix. We like that one. We like that bug, Shapeless. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Shh. Shapeless said nothing. Don't tell anyone, guys. We're gonna keep it our secret. We're gonna be done with the challenges faster than anyone else. I'm probably sure that they're gonna be aware of that. Huh. Huh? Wait, what? Good luck gonna give for everyone. So yeah, like I'm genuinely trying to be as objective as possible, because you guys know me. I don't like any of these things. I don't like endeavors. I don't like the golden pursuit. I don't like daily logins. I don't like none of that. But I would new stuff. Oh yeah, let me check that out.
We need today's
Sheesh. Look at this. 5 out of 7. Nice. A painting. Ooh. Oh, we have a BG. Let's quickly do the BG. So the bazaar. How do we check the bazaar again? I forgot how to check out the bazaar. There we are. So what are the seasonal exclusive? Wait, so what's the seasonal? Where can I see that something is seasonal? Oh, the Gold Coast wares are always? And this is seasonal. I get it. I got it. Okay.
Wipe the floor with them!
Markings, okay. Mounts. Ooh. Paintings and statues. Nice. Uncombat pads. I wish we had some skill styles. Or something like that. Those I was kind of hoping for. So, the Golden Bazaar, when are they gonna change things? Only during the seasons? Or are we gonna have stuff like change with events or... We change again. Okay. And is there gonna be more stuff in the bazaar besides those things? Yo, Kahyuken! Yo, what up, Pure? Pure, we just did some calculations. And I was thinking about the stuff like, okay, what do I want from like the tomes, the premium tomes and the normal tomes? I only need like 9k tome points for everything that I want. Which is gonna be a piece of fucking cake. It's gonna be super easy. And we did some calculations compared to the old system, and I cannot figure out any any reason for it to be a L. Damn. I was just getting power lash there. Are there things you want from all pieces? Oh, that's a good point, yeah. So still gonna need more. Gonna need a little bit more, yeah. But it will still be super doable. To be honest, in the last couple of pages, I didn't see a lot of stuff that I wanted besides trade bars and endeavors, which I technically also don't really need. I mean, I don't even know how many endeavors I got right now. Ah! I couldn't break free. The more I read about all these freaking points, the more confused I get. The cap of transfer, time cap, sources. So nice. American publish. Don't post guide for Dumdina. Yeah, Ninja Pulse will. No, I get it though. It's a bit confusing. But I'm all... Again, I don't think I'm the smartest guy in the world. I think you're an intelligent man as well, Dino. I think I've figured most of it out now. I think I understand most of it. So if I can do it, you can do it. I'm probably Skinny Cheeks, maybe Hyper. Probably a bunch of people are gonna make videos about it. Because I get it. Don't get me wrong, guys. I get it. It would be a complete lie if we would argue like it's the easiest thing ever, and no, you need to like think about the little things. You need to take things in consideration, especially if you want to make a proper verdict about it, and if you want to figure out like what's best for you and stuff. But I think it will be a thing that we're just all gonna learn together. We're all gonna... We're all gonna learn together, and we're all gonna help each other. So Dino, this is for you, and this is for everyone else. This is also me going to psychologically advise each and every one of you. Is we all have a lot of questions. I think I just asked like 30 things in the last hour about this. And I'm sure we all have questions. Keep asking those questions. I'm gonna speak for everyone in here. I'm gonna speak for Chinchilla, I'm gonna speak for Reds, for Gumbro, for you yourself, Dino, for everyone that is always involved in trying to help out others. I don't think we're ever gonna be annoyed by people asking questions about how the tomes work. But guess how it can become annoying? Or how the trying to gather information about the tomes is gonna be a conversation starter that doesn't end up with the result that you want? Is if you're gonna barge into a conversation and be like, oh, this shit sucks, it's confusing, I don't understand it, what the fuck? Because then I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm not sure if I like this negative energy. Are you like hating on something that is objectively being good? But the not understanding the things about the tomes is totally understandable. So please, Dino, if you have any questions, it seems like Rats and Chinchilla have been doing a lot of reading and asking around and researching already. Abuse that. Abuse the fact that we are blessed by their presence. Keep an eye on the points you earn. Not its own cash will be lost at the end of the season. If you don't buy the premium, you can only complete the free tomes during the season. Each page needs a certain amount of points to unlock. You don't have to spend them on that page. You can spend them on whatever you want. For the weekly challenges, yeah, I think those are like the biggest takes from everything. Yo, Habibi Wizards! Hello, hello, hello. Good luck on the giveaway. Yo, what up, G80? Everyone go follow Wizard of Arabia. Everyone go follow G80. So Dino and everyone else, we got one more currency. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like, we also get more goodies. So it will just be something we are gonna learn. And we also lost a currency. We lost event tickets. We also lost a menu. We lost 2 menus. We lost the Endeavor menu. And we lost the daily login menu. And now we have a tome menu. So, yeah. The tickets are bars now? Yeah, exactly. So we lost one, we gained one. And then we gained another. And then we lost a couple menus and we gained a couple menus. I think overall this will eventually be easier. Because it will just all be in one menu. Okay. Let's look at the things. Hey, Jubilee books! Woo! Oh shit! My inventory is full. How does the Daredevil thing look? What the fuck is this helmet? Guys, I'm telling you, we're getting there. Look. Remember how I keep talking about these aspects about their new designs? See, and then they fucked it again on the shoulders. They really need to fix new physics for the shoulders. But I'm so positive about this stuff. You guys see what I'm talking about or no? Look how space is being used on this outfit style. So we have multiple layers being 3-dimensional, being floating in the air, so they're not stitched onto. Let me maybe grab something to compare it. This, right? Look at this. This is an older style. So what do we see here? We see a Dwemer armor under it, and over it is a piece of cloth. Right? It looks good. Why? Because 2D shadows make it look 3D. But then we're gonna look closely. Look very closely. And then we understand that it is just a texture on top of a texture. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about? So this is just a texture on top of a texture. And then we look at these newer styles that they come up with. And look at this. Look at the 3-dimensional way. So this button is not a 2D texture. It is actually a 3D button thingy. These, I forgot the English word for this. This is not a 2D texture, it's an actual 3D. And this is giving me so much hope, because with these dimension, you can color, thank you. You can make so much cool art. So much cool art. And I've been noticing this about a lot of the new styles that we're getting. Like, for example, look at this. Right? This is a little bit, like you have a little bit of layers. But that's it, right? You have a couple things that are connected to something else, and it's like whatever, right? This is already decent. And then you have stuff like we saw, like this, and look at those chains. They're fully three-dimensional. They almost feel like standalone items. It gives it so much more richness. I'm so happy with it. I'm so happy with it. Like I saw a couple where we have like effects with like where it's almost looking like a cloak, like a cape. That is the stuff we need, man. That makes me really hopeful. If I keep doing Rewards of the Worthy, can I get more boxes from more Rewards of the Worthy? Or I will get more. Oh my god, so this is gonna be fucking easy as well. Dear Diary. Today we realized we have a huge W. Most efficient farming method? Yeah, but that's exactly what I don't want. I don't want an effective farming method. I want to play the game like I always do. And this is gonna allow me to do that. I need to find a merchant or something. The black market now. Yeah, big W, guys.
Next time. I'm in the field. I think I'll bring a great
Big W. And again, I don't have any agenda in saying that this system is good or bad. It doesn't benefit me by having an opinion one way or another. I also don't like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna have fun or something getting the tomes. It's not gonna, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing gameplay.
And what will you bet?
So I'm still not gonna rate that very highly, right? But having said all of that, considering all of that, I think for me it's very safe to say that this is objectively a big W. Like I've no way. I've no possible angle to look at it where it doesn't come out as a positive. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Welcome to our hall.
I want to find a merchant.
I spent years.
I remember MRK tried this on dueling, but the result wasn't good. I have so many sets on this thingy. I'm full on those. And then we're gonna need to do this.
Ah, you sit with Pakruti once again. Your face brings a smile to his face. No more crave, but you can always purchase more. Goodbye, my friend.
Right. There is gonna be a lot of junk in my bags. So that, but I'll happily take it. I'll happily take it. Look at this, we're almost done already. 3 out of 50. Let's go. Screen Iron Blasphemy. What up, Delta? How are you doing? And everyone join the giveaway, follow the channel, and type in season. I repeat, follow the channel and type in season. Damn, it's already so late. I obviously had to start late because I had a football match, which we won, by the way. Yay! My team did so fucking well. Oh my god. Because we beat the number one. So we had to play the number one a couple weeks ago. And then this one was a game that we were supposed to play months ago. But it couldn't happen because of the weather. So it got postponed to today. So we played against the number one in like 2.5 weeks from each other. And the first game we played against them, we lost the game within pretty much 15 minutes because we got 3-0 behind and we couldn't overcome it. Even though the second half, we scored a goal and they didn't. But yeah, the damage was done in the first half. And now we had the second match and we fucking dominated them the entire game. They had nothing to say. It was really, really cool. I gave them an epic speech today because it's obviously the day of the Last Supper for the Christians. This is the day where Jesus Christ had his Last Supper. So I made a joke about that we should be hungry. And we should eat. And then the second joke I made, because it's World Autism Day. And I said that everyone should focus on their own task. And what they need to do to bring us the win. Because if everyone individually does that, we know we can beat any team in our league. And it worked. Best season in my opinion is the fall. The fall's okay. I think I like the spring and the summer the most. Because usually the fall tend to have a lot of rain here. Look at this. Middle Earth? Oh, speaking of, I do have my Middle Earth. That's cool. Where do we need to go? I'm gonna do another BG. And then let's continue the quest. This zone is fucking pretty, man. This zone is so pretty. Really, really, really well done.
Come on, just one more match.
Damn,
Give
the
me a chance
statue.
to win my gold back.
I forgot about the statue.
Enough with the games. We should be out there doing something.
Ever hear the old proverb? Opportunity arrives while Khajiit takes nap.
That doesn't even make any sense. Good to see.
Does when Zachi speak. One captain is good, but two is even better, yes?
Meet your allies.
I can't ask you to join me in this.
You are not asking. Zachi is telling.
Looks like I found a crew.
I hate when it does this.
We'll collect Lady
This is something they need to fix in the player experience. I hate that the quest indicator brings you to a door. I think it should show the spot on the item, on the map. Not on the item, on the map. And then it should have a different icon for when you're inside of the same instance. Or when you have to go through a door or whatnot to exit the instance. Yeah, I've had this with more quests. I've had this with more, and when I was watching Baggins and Cannon play, they had that issue as well with a couple of quests. I like both swing and fall where let the sun is extremely hot. Yeah, I can imagine that. I think if you have like a truly crazy hot climate in the summer, and I can imagine that the summer is not particularly great. But here in the Netherlands, the summers are really chill. They're getting warmer as well. But it's okay-ish. If the night markets... No, the night market is... Yeah, the 29th. Thought it was 10. Ah, I see. I imagine the confusion. And the fact that we get the Jubilee boxes from PvP rewards is nom 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 nom. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? I did everything wrong there. Yeah. I think so too. And wait, what can we in the night market we're gonna be able to earn trade bars in there as well, right? I'm so curious about the night market though, what it's gonna mean for a lot of people. Yeah, me neither. Usually when it comes to these updates, I genuinely just wait for it to be in the game and then learn everything. But I have always been extremely blessed because before I streamed, I just always went into Discord and just hung out with Victor, Hawa, Drex, Lito, and everyone. And I would just figure out stuff by asking them questions. That's why I'm always like I totally get it, where people are not always the most informed. The thing is that I don't do as much, especially not try to do, is like go on public spaces and create outrage about something that I'm not educated about. And I think that's the annoying part about these things. Because I get it that not everyone is fully up to date with everything that is happening in the game. But the people that are not fully updated with everything that's in the game, they are jumping to crazy conclusions. And I think that's the annoying part, right? Like, I don't think when people say like, oh, why aren't people paying attention to the game that they're playing? It's that. It's that's what's annoying. I think people actually not knowing everything is totally fine. But the jumping to conclusions with like 1 milligrams of information is so annoying. I always assume the words, if not by source, then by games. Yeah, no, I get that. But yeah, I think that's where a lot of annoyances come from, to be fair. Because yeah, sometimes, because I'm like sometimes a little bit of a hypocrite, right? Because I sometimes do complain about the ESO player base not knowing anything about the game, because sometimes you're wondering like, huh? Like, you've been playing this game for how long and what? But the more I think about it, I'm not actually complaining about that. I'm complaining about that because it's a person has like this negative vibe, this negative energy, this unjustifiable criticism about something without knowing how it actually works. And then I even want to take it bigger. And I noticed that this is why I hate so many of the arguments that we have as humans nowadays. Because that's what we're doing. That's what so many people are doing. People are just creating outrage and jump to these crazy conclusions about stuff that they don't know anything about. And like, instead of having these healthy conversations with people, just and I don't mean, like, I get it, like, if you go into a comment section, technically you're also talking to people, but you know what I mean, like, ask questions, like, hey, how does this work? How is this? How is this? Why is this? This is this. And then trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And then if you truly feel like you're informed about the subject and you have criticism, then sure. Like, if you feel the need to speak that into the ether, make your feedback. But there's so many people just making these uneducated assumptions and narratives about stuff that they don't know shit about, and then the fact that they don't know shit about becomes the annoying thing. Like, I don't know why, but those, I just made that link that there's like a huge connectivity. Generals always think they're smarter than you and throw random stuff about something. Yeah. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, sometimes people come into the stream as well and they just blast like this level of energy where it's like, what the fuck is going on? And then by the things that they're saying, you're figuring out like, what the hell? This guy doesn't even know anything about the subject we're talking about. And then I started to realize I sometimes get angry at the fact that they don't know shit about it. But the more I think about it, that's actually not the thing that I'm angry about. I'm angry about the negative energy that is based on the ignorance and the not knowing anything. That's what's bothering me. Someone must have teach them the beliefs are facts. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think it's also like... I was talking about this with like... like I made this argument years ago when I was like having a conversation and I was like, why do people... Because we all know them, right? We all have uncles, aunts, nephews, cousins, nieces, sometimes parents, grandparents. And you see them post stuff on the internet. And you're like, what the fuck? How can you be this stupid, you almost want to say. But the realistic thing is, all of us are stupid about a lot of things, right? Because a lot of us don't know shit about a lot of stuff. But I think where it becomes the huge difference... Wait, where the fuck am I going? Am I even going the right direction? There we go. But I think the actual thing that is happening, it's not the fact that people are dumb, because we're all dumb. We're all uneducated about so many stuff, so many things. Where it becomes a problem is that people think they're not dumb. They think they're educated about something, and then just start preaching the most insane fucking bullshit. And then I was thinking about like what was causing that. And then I kind of came to the conclusion that, quote unquote, back in the day, when you used to have like an opinion about something, who would you talk to with that opinion? You would talk to maybe family, maybe friends, maybe a person you would just met. But it would be like a IRL interaction. And I don't know about you guys, but I think most people are programmed to, whenever they have an IRL conversation about something, to be so much more nuanced and willingly to understand the opposition. Obviously not always, you can still get like really angry and passionate about things, but you usually go through those steps of having like a, even if you do disagree, you go through the steps of how do I formulate it, why is the other person saying this, and all these things you do subconsciously, and then consciously you're gonna adapt your opinion moving forward. Because that's also something I've 100% learned. And again, Rats, I'm gonna name you as an example again. Me and Rats argue pretty much every single fucking stream. But I know for a fact that him disagreeing with me, even if I would to this day still disagree with him, his disagreement made me more empathetic towards people who think differently, and it also weaponized me. It made me better at communicating why I think what I think. No, we don't stop arguing. You know what I mean? And I think that is a normal factor that most people go through in their lives. But guess what doesn't do that? A forum, Reddit, Discord channels, and I don't mean being in voice chat. I'm mostly been meaning like the typing channels. And sometimes even Twitch chat, even though Twitch chat is at least in real time. So you have time to go back and forth and adjust and do these things.
Once you get ready, all of you. Once things begin, we'll need to move fast.
And I think that is something that for a lot of people that act the way they act on the internet is something they don't do enough. They don't go through the filters of having to back up their arguments. And like, I would say like a simple solution, like this is coming from like a male perspective. May I say boy perspective. Where I think it's very normal for a lot of guys trying to figure out like how the world works and how to think about stuff and forming opinions about the world around them and everything that is happening, right? I think a lot of us go through a period where we really think something because we've educated ourselves about it and yada yada yada. And then sometimes when you're just there and you have like, and you know how boys sometimes interact with each other. It's like the most stupid form of communication. But sometimes it's everything you need. And it's just like, when you say something and you just need your friend to tell you like, bro, are you dumb? What you're thinking right now is just so stupid. And then you have to really think, be like, wait, am I actually stupid? You're first probably gonna be emotional. You're gonna be like, you know, you shut the fuck up. You're just dumb. But that disagreement, because in the end of the day, you know, it's probably someone that cares about you. It's gonna make you think about this stuff. And the more you think about this stuff, the more you the more you have to be like, but wait, I am really passionate about it, so I do want to not maybe convince, but I do want to speak out what I do think about this thing. And you don't appreciate being called stupid and whatnot. And I know sometimes it's also frightening for people and they will shut down, but I think usually it actually ends up to just becoming better at communicating what you're trying to say and what you're trying to think, and going to that filter. You might end up in another situation and you will subconsciously bring out your argument in a lot better way, because in the back of your head you have people telling you, shut the fuck up, you're being stupid. So you obviously want to weaponize yourself against people who are going to say that. And I think what people nowadays do on forums and on Reddit and in Discord chats and other social media formats is that we don't allow ourselves to go through that process where we're just speaking out something into the ether without having gone through all these filters. And when then someone on the other hand who also hasn't gone through these filters is gonna tell you that you're dumb, then the intention is entirely different. And then usually instead of like weaponizing and becoming better at it, usually what happens is you just become more combative and you become more defensive of what you're saying. And you're gonna like reaffirm your own stance because you think that the other person is coming just with a bad intention or just being stupid or less educated or whatever about you. And I think that is why pretty much most of the people will never be able to have an informed and normal conversation on any of these platforms. Ah, that was a very long TED talk. I don't even know what sparked that, but just felt the need to talk about that. Oh yeah, I do know what sparked it again. I think it's because I think I'm sometimes as a you know, I make mistakes as well. I think sometimes as a human being I make the mistake to too easily jump to the conclusion that not knowing something is a flaw. Even though the not knowing something isn't a flaw. The flaw is what are you doing with the fact that you don't know anything about it. And that brings me back to a lot of ESO discussions we've had with people barging into the chat and being like, oh, this. And I think maybe now it clicked for me that I should sometimes try to be less combative with those people. And just be asking the right questions about like, hey, but what do you actually know about what's going to happen? And then very often the answer will probably just be like, oh yeah, I just saw this and this and this. And then you're gonna be like, yeah, but that's just not right. Instead of being angry. Because I think that not knowing is not something we should ever hold against anyone. Because that would be fucking hypocritical, right? I mean, we just saw it. I just spent like 50 minutes figuring out the thing myself because I didn't know anything about it. And I didn't jump to any conclusion yet until we actually started to look at like the objectivity and the facts and what it means, what it meant, what it used to mean. I think that's what sparked this train of thought. I have a good relationship with my boss, almost friendly. And we are about the same age. We've been working together for 4 years, and only once I raised my voice and said, if you wanted to do it that well, you should have done it yourself. I said it because he was very picky about small things. The moment I thought it would be fine, but actually since that day he became much calmer and cooperative. Yeah, it's so that's weirdly enough sometimes rationality doesn't apply, and you just sometimes have to be emotional, and you just have to either directly or indirectly make them feel how you feel. Because you communicating, well, then you should have fucking done it yourself with a raised voice. Clearly sends a message that you were not pleased by the nagging of what he was doing. And he probably, which credits to him, he probably recognized that. Because he was probably like, hey, this guy is always chill. Must be a reason why he suddenly is like this. I think that's a very natural process here. Oh my god. I'm fucking cannonballed. What are we doing here? Clear all the flags. Clear all the flags? Wait, am I blind? These? Huh? I'm confused. What do I do here? Me yapping made me lose focus of what I need to do. I am so confused. Oh. I don't know what I did. But I did it. Oh my god, it's already 2 o'clock. Meh. Wait, what?
Now it's a fair fight.
Victory is ours, friend, but we shouldn't linger too long. We need a solid plan.
The memory hall. Memorial.
It's the only way past the walls.
Good luck on a gift for everyone.
As much as this galls us, this is the prudent course. The Ascendant Order can't win.
You think yourselves safe? I will bring this castle down on top of you.
The wards are breached. To arms.
Hiding in your hole. And it shall be your tomb.
We can't stay here. He's trying to topple the castle.
I've just about had it with this Ascendant Magus. To the courtyard.
Oh shit, what is this boss
Join me.
fight?
It will take the battlements.
Do we get a boss fight? Oh snap! Fogolor! Yeah, I'm doing the high Al-Suri, JD. I want the, hang on. Give me 1 second and I'll show you. My judgment was a bit premature. The new system is more or less okay, as rewards are really good instead of counters is crucial. Yeah, exactly. You're gonna actually pick what you want, which is, I would say, a huge upgrade from the previous thing. And it's totally fine. Like I hope you don't think that I was like angry at you or something. But yeah, I do genuinely think that, because like I said, like I don't have a personal benefit in saying that this is good. I also still don't like the system, as in I don't like the gameplay, what we're getting out of it. But comparing this to what we used to have, I would say it's an upgrade, yeah. Yo, Tochik! Oh my god, this guy's so fucking slow. This build really sucks for this kind of stuff. So, G80, I want this sword.
We cut down the Magus, but the Lord
This
is still
big old two-hander.
The Magus has fallen. We will deliver the same fate to
And in order to get that,
our friend here made
we need to complete the High Isle quest and the Galen quest, the zone quest. That's what we're doing, and we're over the 5 out of 7, we're almost 6 out of 7 here. Try to help. I mean, we can. I'm not staying much longer though, and I don't know. You're not gonna be in the same quest line though. I don't know how it works, but yeah, sure.
And with the Alliance leaders too. I assume nothing about Lord. No, but I'm not surprised. He and the Steadfast don't like Prince.
Surely we're done now. I could use a drink.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of talking and traveling and. So now I need to take this boat, for example. I don't know if you can as well, or that you can only do it when you're on the quest.
Lady Arabelle's associate. I've been... Did they now? Yes.
We have to go here again? Oh, we have to go to... I have to go to Gonfalon. Wait, me? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be beneficial. Because it's a zone quest, so... It's mostly walking, porting, and doing stuff. Also, what the fuck was happening there? How did I just ignore that? What's happening here? What gone there? Need to queue. Oh. Need to go in here.
Welcome, my dear. What news do you bring from... Leave that...
Talk to the Alliance leaders. Okay. Okay. Battery call animation is gone. Oh no. Oh damn. It's a really cool temple.
Mega Slayer.
We obviously
What do I owe this pleasure? Have I
have
thanked you
our
yet
Lord and
for
Savior hiking Emmerich.
I ran an
Try to share? Oh, that doesn't work, man. That does not work, but I can try. Because this is like step 6 of the quest line. To probably only work if you're at the same level.
Come on, just one more match. Give me a chance.
Hello, friend. Most of the belongings.
Nose ring? Find another racket, Bragus. Tribute ain't for you.
Yeah, if you press M and then open zone guide and then start zone quest or continue zone quest if you already started it at some point. But yeah, I'm already at like step 7 now. So we're at the last quest. And then we have to go to Galen, and Galen has like 6 quest lines. And then I think I need to do another quest after that. And then I get the sword. Oh, why is it so late already? Today was way too crazy. And now I'm finally chilling and relaxed. And it's getting way too late. Sage.
Come after the back. Wait until...
You complete it with another character. Ah, nice. Yeah, Mono Knight. I finished all weekly challenges? Damn. How long did it take you, Amir? How long did it take you to finish all of them?
Come on, just
Yeah, that sword is fucking amazing.
to win my gold back.
And what will you bet? That ridiculous nose ring? Another
Wait.
racket, Bragus. Maybe it ain't for you.
Oh. I don't know why I went here. I'm not paying any attention. I'm curious, I mean, how long did it take you to complete all of them? Nibot is a tyrant.
Hey, good looking. Got
Hello.
You know,
Oh my god, look at all these characters. We met all these characters along the ride. Now a lot of them are here. All together. In one big room. Wow.
Not my finest work, but
Yeah.
I think this venue will do.
That's actually pretty cool. Wow.
We're here to celebrate the coming together of three great leaders.
Am I done?
And to show our appreciation for a hero
Am
who
I
saved the
done?
delegates and kept our hopes for peace alive.
What? The last quest was
On behalf of Lord
really
Bacaro
nothing.
and the Society of the Steadfast,
That's
I ask
insane.
our honored guests to enjoy the celebration.
Peace in our time? Holy achievements!
Dominion thanks our hero and promises to participate when the talks resume.
3 thrones defender. Holy achievements. What do we get? A costume?
3 cheers for our hero and for Lord Bacaro.
A title? A body marking?
And well said,
A
Queen.
head marking?
Let the celebration begin.
Okay. Nice. And Savior of High Isle. Holy snappy moly. Oh. Okay, so probably 4 to 6 hours. Is that an yeah, no, that's totally fine. Okay. That's really nice. But it's 2k tomes. Roughly. Nice. GG's, man. um. So we need to go back to this one.
Truthfully, I don't enjoy these visitations. I get dreadfully seasick.
Wasn't too bad. I actually was super inefficient doing these quests.
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. When is House Mary going to do
I can't believe the Fire Song betrayed us. Attacking the Drafa. How will that bring the circles together?
Fire song will
I should really end the stream soon.
Now my son is in their clutches.
Leonards.
Rulev tells me you played no small part in repelling the dread sails and foiling an attack on the Druid Council, mercenary. Has the Fire Song Circle truly made in a all this typical? I had no I refused. I don't what?
Nice. So we completed the first one here as well. Nice. Why can't we go into a preview here? I want this chess motive. Is it the House Monarch? Or does he have a unique one? Yeah. That is cool. This one is really cool. Yeah, it's a bit different. He has the a little bit bigger wolves. I actually like this one better. Personally. Ooh, they're good boots. Yeah, I like this a lot actually. Ah, that's why I recognized it from. I thought I recognized it. I mean, I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of weirdly cool that we have characters that look a certain way that we cannot look like. But I also get the frustration from it. I do get it though, what you're saying. But I think it's also kind of like cool.
No, Laurel. Archdruid Orlaith demanded the nature spirit too.
The sacred
You must find free and keep them safe.
But Stefan is in danger. I have to... What's that?
Mount Firesong stirs. Archdruid Orlaith and her
You have a bug?
ignore their duty.
What is bug fruit house? Capture an Imperial district? Yeah.
Laurel blames herself for Mount Firesong.
Capture 2? Hmm. Yeah, I need to pick the winners. Oh my god, only 3 participants on YouTube. Crazy. Join the YouTube giveaway, guys. What's the add-on you're using? Which one? Oh, this is this is PvP ranks, I believe. Or isn't Alliance buddy? Wait, I think it's Alliance buddy. Yeah, it's Alliance buddy. Sorry, it's Alliance buddy. The PvP ranks is this one, which you might also want. This is the PvP ranks add-on, where you can see all the ranks. You can see how much AP you need, and what level rank has which name, and which icon. So this is PvP ranks, and the one that is here, that is Alliance buddy. I like him. Now it's 4, it's 5. Yeah, PvP meter is nice. Can't find PvP ranks. Strange. Yeah. I don't know. And you can even customize the alliance buddy. Like for example, you can do like yellow or red if you like AD or EP. If you like a color that blends with your class or something. We are so back. Yes. Are we back, Vincent? Let's pick the winner on YouTube. 5 participants on YouTube, guys. I can't believe I'm doing a giveaway for 5 people. I know it was a short stream though. The ship battles, yeah, I'm curious about I'm very, very curious about that. Yo, Stelma, thank you for the 125. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. If only it was like the weekends. I could just keep on playing and hang out with you guys. But I really have to get some sleep. Alright, the win on YouTube in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ultra. Congratulations, Ultra. And then the winner on Twitch. 1 million golds. Everyone follow the channel and type in season. Yo, what up, Jenny? Everyone follow the channel and type in season. Yo, man. We are 18 subs away from the sub goal. 72 followers away from the follower goal. Let's see how far we're gonna get tomorrow for breaking those goals. Because you know the deal, guys. If we break those goals, we're gonna add crowns to the giveaway. So everyone follow the channel and type in season. Do your deal? What you mean? Alright. Let's pick the winner. 1 million gold, guys. Follow the channel and type in season. And the winner of 1 million gold in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is, good luck everyone, the winner is Heretic. Congratulations. Exclamation mark winner. Exclamation mark Roothouse. Let's go, Heretic. I'm gonna DM you. Yeah, I still got your name in the DMs. So I DM'd you. I'm gonna sort you out ASAP. Congratulations, man. Nietke. What are you on about, Jenny? Where I'm from? I'm from the Netherlands. The Netherlands. And you? Let's see who we can raid ski. Oh my god, so many people are back into streaming this game. Ooh, let's raid Herway. Is Herway going off? The Viking and Vikings. What city? Nijmegen. Well, yeah, let's raid him anyway. Let's raid him anyway. He can then pick off to pick where to raid next. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for explaining the tomes. Thank you for answering the questions. I think we all learned from that. And thank you for the great conversations. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, Jew Box Friday. Let's have a big fucking party tomorrow, right? We're gonna take over the category. We're gonna have one big party, awesome music, epic RPPVP. Let's make it special tomorrow. I fucking love you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And say hi to her away.